Fuel lines are nice and not working. King Collector here, and today we have this McCulloch MAC-280B. It is a gas-powered leaf blower, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I got it from a guy I know. He said the last time he used it was around 9 or 10 years ago, so it's definitely been a while since this thing has ran. So I guess this is basically a will it start. I guess that's what we can call it. But anyways, without further ado, let's crack right into this thing. Once again, this thing has Torx bits, but they also support flathead screwdrivers. So I'm using a flathead screwdriver because I don't have the right Torx bit for it. So alright, we got the blower tube off, and this thing should come off as well. There we go. Not too bad. Pretty clean. Then again, all this is like shielded from the engine itself, so I'm not surprised that it's not too bad. Still, we'll get it very, very good by the time I'm done with it. So it's got a plastic direct drive fan. Make it a lot easier to move it around now. That's basically why I took that off. I don't know what displacement this is. Probably somewhere around 30 or 40 if I had to guess. So it's got a 28cc engine on it. You don't need much for a small leaf blower like this anyway. The tag is up there at the top of your screen. So yeah, it's very basic. There's not much to say about it. So I guess I'll crack open the air filter now and see what we got for that. It did still have gas in it too. So it'll be interesting to see what this looks like. It just looks like a regular foam filter. It's what these usually have. Pretty basic. Looks clean. It's not all greasy like the Toro Weed Whacker one was. Oh yeah, I got this for free, by the way. Didn't pay anything for it. Just said take it and get it out of my garage, so I did. Okay. Looks very similar to the steel Weed Whacker carburetor, where it's on an angle like this. Fuel lines are nice and not working. That is a overflow, so I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, we need to get new lines for it, unfortunately, because I can just break it very easily. So we'll have to spend a little bit on this thing, I guess. That sucks. But other than that, I mean, it's not too bad. There's nothing stuck on it. Throttle works fine. Yeah, there's like nothing on this thing at all. So it just needs to be cleaned up and get it going again. I don't really want to pull it over because it's been sitting for so long, and I highly doubt there's really any oil in the cylinder. So I don't want to mess anything up. It's got this almost like a cruise control button. You press down the throttle and it holds it, and then when you do this, it pops back out. Yeah, there you go, brand new fuel line. So they were a little oddball size, but I got them to work, and they're very snug fit. They aren't going anywhere. So that's out of the way, and now we just need to kind of clean everything up on this thing, and I guess throw some gas in it and see if it does anything. I'm sure it will, but I guess you never know until you try. So I guess I'll prepare to get some of this stuff cleaned up. Alright, I'd say that's looking a lot better. All that junk is gone, and the primer bulb stopped working. I don't know why, but I got going again. I think there was some junk stuck in the intake valve, I guess, is what you would call it. Okay, there might have been some junk in there, but whatever it was, it's not in there now, so it works again. So now I have the thing itself soaking in Reassembled green, as always. So I'm just going to let it sit here for a minute and soak into it, get all that dust and everything else out of it. So there we go. Thankfully, this machine was well taken care of when it was used 9 or 10 years ago. And I don't really, besides the grime buildup right here, I don't see it anywhere else, so I'm not going to be taking any of that stuff off. I'm just going to leave it on, get it wiped down and stuff, and we'll leave it at that, get it going, and get it sold. Okay, so I have the carburetor ready to go back on. I got the fuel line in it, and the return and all that stuff. I got the fuel filter that was inside there on the new one. And the gas cap used to be on a chain to keep it from getting lost, but the chain broke, so I just ripped it off. And now we're going to get the carburetor back on, which is a pretty tedious process because 2 screws hold this stuff and this gasket on and the carburetor on all at once. So it's not the easiest thing in the world to do. So I'm going to do it off camera, and then I will showcase it for you at the end. And there you go, just like that, it is all back together. Pretty much all the dust is gone, got all the grime, most of it, off the fuel tank. And now, you just need to put gas in it and get it going. Alright, primer is primed. This kill switch is a momentary thing, I think. Kind of gets stuck, but it doesn't matter. I think this thing is ready, so I'm going to the full choke. Just get some oil sucked in there, and then oh, here goes. Alright, so it just turned out it was the red and white screw. Those are like for tuning and stuff, so I probably messed them up when I was cleaning the carburetor. I got them back adjusted, and this thing starts right up now, so without further ado, there you go. Pretty easy project. I know it's a short video, but well, it's better than nothing. And I know I've been doing these little 2-stroke things a lot lately, but well, it's just starting to become spring, and people are starting to get their stuff out now to get rid of, but not quite yet. So there will be bigger stuff than this thing coming up, I hope. As long as I can find it for a decent price, I'll be all set, and I'll have more videos for you guys. But until then, that'll be it for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you later.